Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Gonna give you some more NBA player props over here today on PrizePicks. I got two props for you today. My PrizePicks right now seems to be the desktop has crashed. It's still up on my phone, so I'll just post it up on there. Sort of a smaller slate today. Got 6 games. Pretty good value in here, though. I'm going to give out 2 today. First one we're going to look at is going to be, let me just make sure this doesn't want to work for me today. Yeah, it doesn't want to. That's okay. First one we're going to go with is fantasy score of Desmond Bane, and it's going to be over 38.5 fantasy score. His last 5 games, he's hit this 3 of 5. And then we look at his last, say 15 games. And as long as he plays over 25 minutes, because there's a couple in there where he had like a 24-minute game, a 22-minute game, because he's going up against Dallas tonight. They actually just played a couple times back-to-back. So we've got a good idea of what this should look like. But we go back to right here, his fantasy score. Whenever he plays over 25 minutes, he goes 11 of 14. So we count that out real quick. There's 4. So we're going to just start here at this 47.4 route. We'll start at this peak. And so this is 14 games right here. He hits this in all of these besides 1, 2, and 3. So he goes over 38.5 fantasy in 11 of 14 games, as long as he plays over 25 minutes. When he played the Mavericks, he would put up 35 minutes and 29 minutes. So with Kyrie, of course, didn't play those games. With Kyrie should play tonight. That was the only, so his minutes should be up still, just for that simple fact, and also because he played over 25 minutes against them the first 2 times. You can see he put up on March 11th, he puts up 42.4 fantasy points. And then 2 days later on the 13th, he puts up 40.1. So, clears this line pretty well against the Mavs right there, back to back. So I see him doing it again today. Like I said, I don't think his minutes are going to be short, whether Kyrie plays or not. But especially if Kyrie does play, I don't see his minutes being cut at all, because they're going to need him. Of course, we know Luka's out, so that's out of question. So I really like that one. Go look at the matchup really quick. Fantasy points. I don't think looking at this, it's super appealing. You see the Mavs right there. What is this? 3, 6, 9, 11th. So 11th in fantasy. But like I said, I'm going to toss this out the window for the simple fact that we have the receipts. We've seen how this goes very recently. It's not like this is a game back in November. We see how this goes. He clears it 2 times against them. I see him doing it again. That's the first play. Desmond Bane over 38.5 fantasy score. Next up, double check that. Still not going to work. All right. Next up, we're going to go with Terry Rozier. I'm going to go over his PRA of 32. Now, they've got this at 32 flat, so we do have push potential there. He is going up against Indy, and he got Indy 234.5 over under. Indy's favored by 2. Should be a close game. Terry Rozier, we look at he hits over 32 PRA in 4 of his last 5 games. Not looking at this graph here yet, just 4 of his last 5 straight out. He hits this 4 of last 5, 32 or better on PRA. Out of his last 10 games, he hits this 5 times. We look at his game log PRA without LaMelo. He hits this. We look at, like I said, 32 is the number to get. Just take these last 7 games right here. He hits this 5 out of 7. So he's been doing really, really well since LaMelo's been out. He did play Indy twice this year. once in January, once in November. Both of those times they did have LaMelo, though, and he really just barely missed. One time he went 31 PRA, so just missed there, and then 27, so not too far under. And like I said, both those times he had LaMelo with him. So he's been doing really good since LaMelo's been out. He's been doing a good job of carrying the team and putting up some decent fantasy PRAs. I'm sorry. So that's my second pick right here. Going to go Terry Rozier over 32 PRA. Let me know what you guys think about these. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a like. Good luck tonight. Let's cash.